Morning everybody, how are we all doing? Glorious morning down here on Sand Bay Beach, and my plan is to walk out to Sandpoint, which is out there. It's quite a long stretch of beach this, and believe it or not, I don't think I've ever walked it. Certainly not the whole lot. I parked in a car park just there, which is sort of like the official Sand Bay Beach car park. £3 all day. I'm not going to be all day, but the other option was £2 for 2 hours. I thought, well, I don't really want to rush, and this is probably going to take me a good 2 hours. A few bits of interest along the way, including a 24 or Pillbox 24 Pillbox. Why it's 24, I have no idea. Birnbeck Pier, just behind me. So yeah, I'll take you with me, guys. See what we see along the way. A lot of driftwood down here on this beach here. Hard to believe that some of it can be washed up by the tide, but as we know, tide can be very strong. So we're walking out to Sandpoint. Sandpoint is basically the official point of where the sort of Severn estuary, if you like, becomes the Bristol Channel, I believe. As I always say, if I'm wrong, somebody put me right, wouldn't they? So yeah, I've just driven through Kew Stoke. That's a sort of pretty little village. We got sort of Sand Bay. It runs alongside of like holiday parks, etc. But this is actually a much better beach than I sort of thought it would be. And it's a really nice walk. The sun's rising. Like I say, there's a couple of points of interest along the way. There's another car park that I could have parked at right down the other end, and that's Sandpoint car park. Well, I thought, well, no, what's the point? I might as well walk down along the beach, up over the top of Sandpoint, and that is out in the distance there. I will zoom in. Not a very good zoom on this camera. But yeah, so that's where we're heading, guys. You know what, guys? It's only about just gone 6:30 in the morning. It's a glorious, glorious morning. And as you can tell, I'm getting quite warm already. Which is lovely, you know? Weather's not going to be altogether that good tomorrow, so I thought we'll get out today. Now, Monday is Somerset Day, and unfortunately I have to work, so I can't do. Last year I think I've done about 5 videos. I'll pick you up, guys. Hello up there. Sorry about that. Yeah, I did about 5 videos for Somerset Day. I'm not doing that this year. I mean, in fact, this video isn't really about Somerset Day, to be fair. Well, I could always call it, I don't know, Somerset Day at Sand Bay, couldn't I? But the thing is, I'm not really probably going to release this video until probably next Friday, or this Friday coming. But yeah, it's a glorious morning. Yeah, Somerset Day, the 11th of May. It's the 9th of May today. But yeah, somebody's been having fun down here on their quad bikes or motorbikes. Just trying to figure out how they actually get them down there. I suppose you get a bike down there, wouldn't they? But yeah, it's a long stretch of beach, this. Good couple of miles, I would have thought. Just looking out for this pillbox as I walk down. Pillbox 24. Perhaps it was a 24th pillbox along this stretch of coast, because, as we all know, there is a lot of pillboxes along this stretch of coast. Bring down about 4 miles, 4.5 miles behind me. Getting a better view of Sandpoint now. But this is a really pleasant walk along this beach. Really nice. Yeah, so the tide's out in the moment. Goes out a long way down here. I think low tide was about, high tide was about 4:10 this morning. And then it comes back in, it'd be about 11:30. So I'm guessing at the moment it's pretty much out as far as it's going to go. I've seen other people's YouTube videos as well. Weston Mare, just around the corner. Every time we go there, the tide is never in. Well, of course it comes in. But honestly, the tide never comes in. Of course it comes in. You know? Been walking now for about 30 minutes. And I reckon I'm only about halfway along this beach. So yeah, it's a good old expanse, isn't it? Still not at the pillbox yet. I'm not entirely sure where it is. I know it's further down this way a touch. If I remember right, it's type 24. So there must be more than, or at least 24 different types of pillbox. Who knew? I just thought they were pillboxes. There's different types apparently. We'll find out a bit more when we get down there. Yeah, so it's sort of now here, guys, at the beach changes. It sort of turns into sort of like a marshland. Sandpoint in the faraway distance there, that's where we're heading. And then we have this here. I might go via the road down towards Sandpoint. I'm not too sure yet. There we are. This is the old pillbox sunken in, very much on the skew. I'm not crawling in there, guys, but you get the general idea. So type 24 pillbox apparently. There's old graffiti on there as normal. Look how it's sort of sunken. The camera's on the level there. It's fallen, hasn't it? Looks like somebody's been having a bit of a party, a bit of a fire last night. It smells quite fresh. But yeah, sunken right into the ground there, guys. I'm going to continue down here as far as I can. Still a bit of a path to follow, so that's all good for now anyway. So the sea is a good couple of miles out there. But believe it or not, guys, there's driftwood here. It's hard to imagine this expanse of marshland on the spring high tides. The water actually does come right up here. And it's quite unbelievable, really. So that high raised bit of land out in front of you there is Sandpoint. That's where we're heading, right out on the tip. There's a bench out there called Helen's Bench. It's in a memorial of a lady called Helen. I'm looking up at the trig point. This camera won't pick that up, but yeah, that little bench out there is actually now on Google Maps. So just spotted this one, another pillbox. Now this is probably the one that's marked on the map as being the Type 24. I'm not 100% sure. It's very overgrown. See if I can get around the other side, guys. No, it's too overgrown. No, I couldn't get near that one. Too overgrown. What is it they say? Curiosity killed the... I'm a very curious person. So I got there. No, I'm going to carry on along here. Decent enough walking path, so... yeah, still a long way to go. Feels like I've been walking for ages. Well, we are making progress. There's Sandpoint. We'll just keep going, guys. Lovely walk. Lovely walk. Isn't that bad how that beach has changed and it's a lot all marshy now. Sandpoint out the end there, that's where we're going. I mentioned that before, sorry. I'll just keep following this track now. Now been walking for almost an hour. You know, I'm not rushing, I'm taking my time. I keep getting starry-eyed when I see these pillboxes. Starry-eyed. Oh, massive bit of driftwood we're coming up on in a minute. Quite amazing that the tide comes in this far, isn't it? And it's as dry as a bone. It's just like walking across a field at the moment. But yeah, won't be long. We'll be walking up those steps, or some steps, to get out of the trig. These bits of driftwood, looks like somebody's been making the most of it. Another fire. Seems to be a lot of fires down here. Bit of the old seawall there. But we're going up over there, guys. Yeah, so at this point, guys, you can take that track there and that'll take you to Middle Hope. Beautiful little beach and area. I have done videos on that before, Middle Hope, St. Thomas Head, that type of thing. We're going this way, guys, up these steps. I'll bring you back when we get to the top. And this is Sandpoint. Ooh. Lovely up here. Yeah, so that's the beach there that I just walked along, guys, from one end to the other. Hugh Stoke going out to Birnbeck Pier. Very misty morning. You may just be able to pick out steep holm. You won't be able to see flat holm, I wouldn't imagine. Let's walk out the end of here then, guys. Get out to the point. That is where officially the Severn Estuary becomes the Bristol Channel, guys. Beautiful out here. A beautiful bit of bird song. Yeah. Walk out to Helen's bench. So that direction, the Severn Estuary. You won't be able to see South Wales, it's quite hazy. May just be able to pick it out. And they're coming, walk on down. Obviously I'm now surrounded by water. And that there then turns into your Bristol Channel. At the end of the point, we'll go out there, guys. Yeah, so now, guys, when I said I was on the beach and the tide was a couple of miles out, we've just reached where the tide is now, or at least coming up to it. But you know what, that's been quite some walk actually, but nice, you know. How gentle that channel is today. The tide must be just on the turn now, starting to make its way back in. High tide's around just gone 11 o'clock later, so yeah, it's got to be on the turn now, I guess. Let's go and find Helen's bench, guys. We're getting closer. Oh, welcome Helen's bench. Yeah. What a morning. Beautiful. River Severn, or the Severn Estuary to my right. Bristol Channel to my left. Draw a line at the end of the point. Birnbeck Pier over there, Hugh Stoke. Sand Bay Beach, so I just walked here from. I'll show you the views from this bench, guys. They are quite something. Yeah, so quite something, those views, guys. Right out on the point, surrounded by the water. Obviously, when the tide goes in, it'll be, you know what I'm getting. Yeah, I'm out here on my own. I haven't seen a soul. I haven't seen a single soul since I left the car. It's absolutely unbelievable. Lovely. Yeah, so Helen's bench is, seems I keep mentioning it. I better read this out. So it's in loving memory of Helen Elizabeth Jury from 1977 to 2022. And it says a mother, a wife, a daughter, a sister, and a friend to all. Lovely words, guys. Lovely words. So I've just had 10 minutes sat on the bench there, just taking in the tranquility and sort of peacefulness of this beautiful place. I'm going to start heading my way back now. I think I'm going to go back possibly on the road. I'm not going to wrap the video up quite yet, but, you know, there's no point in me filming exactly the same thing on the way back, really, is there? But I'll just film a few little bits of interest, maybe on the way back. But yeah, so I don't know how far that is. I mean, I don't really bother counting steps anymore. To walk from there out to the point, it's probably about 3 miles. So it'd be a 6 mile sort of walk. Possibly, maybe a bit more. But it's been fantastic. Anyway, guys, this is a bit of a rocky sort of dodgy bit. So I'll bring you back in a bit. That's quite odd. I just see the first 2 people in, what, a couple of hours. And a gentleman and his wife. And his wife says to me, "Morning, Darren. I watched you." I thought, it's very odd. I can remember my mate Paul from West Country Wanderings. Some woman stopped him, I think it was in Sainsbury's, in the bean aisle, and said, "My husband watches you on YouTube. Would you mind if I get a selfie so I could prove to him that I met you?" And Paul said it was ever so weird because obviously, you know, you're just being spotted, aren't you? It's strange. Very, very strange. Yeah, so I decided to take this tarmac track. We can't call it a road, it is a track. Along by the side of the beach. Get so far and then rejoin the beach, guys. So I'm sort of missing out the marshy bit. And it just, albeit I would like rather not walk on tarmac. It'll just break the walk up a bit. Got all this beautiful yellow, whatever it is next to me. I'm not an expert in the nature, let's just say that. And I'll bring you back if I see anything of interest, guys. Because at the moment it's just this, basically. Yeah, so I did spot the front of that bunker from the lane, but unfortunately there was a lot of, let's just say, not very nice graffiti, so I've had to delete the clip. I know my mate had a similar experience when he was filming in a railway tunnel the other day, and until he checked back on the footage, he couldn't use it, which is such a shame. But there you go. That was a bit the overgrown one I couldn't get to, so I thought, well, this would do. And yeah, wasn't until I actually looked back, found it was just not very nice. And I don't put that in my videos, guys. So yeah, just walking back by the side of the beach in the dunes here now. So a slightly different way to the way I came. I forgot to bring a drink with me this morning. So, stupidly. So I can't wait to get back to the car, because that's where my drink is. So guys, I'm going to wrap the video up there, make my way back to the car, about another mile and a half. So hope you've enjoyed the walk, guys. I certainly enjoyed it. I'm looking across now, I can just see the end of Sandpoint through the dunes. So take care, guys, stay safe, all the best from Somerset Man Walking. I will catch you on the next one. Cheers, guys.
Because I am Somerset, born and bred. That's who I am. Because I am Somerset, born and proud. That's who I am.